So hello everyone, welcome to Sune IAS. Now this is a small video in which I will be telling you that there is a new booklet, new handout for political science students from the side of Sune IAS. It is free of cost and it will be very helpful in the upcoming mains examination. Okay, so let me tell you what it is all about. If you will see here, in paper 1 part B of political science paper, optional, there is a lot of use of important judgments of higher judiciary, okay, important judgments of higher judiciary in independent India. The higher judiciary India is many a time is called a judicial democracy also, because of the judgments which are given by the higher judiciary in past years between 1950 and 2023 have defined the contours of policy and legal system in India. So we have to keep this thing in mind. Fine. Now what you need to understand here is something very important, and I will tell you here this thing. Look, important judgments in independent India. In this handout there are in total 73 judgments. All of them are very essential. Okay. For example, A.K. Gopalan case, the long term impact, the judgment laid the groundwork for interpretation of fundamental rights in early years of a constitution. It was later overruled by Menka Gandhi case, but it was initially very important because you know who A.K. Gopalan was. A.K. Gopalan was the leader of the Communist Party of India, who was also a member of the Constituent Assembly and then played a very important role in the Indian Parliament later on, but he was arrested, and that created the whole issue of legality and illegality of arrest in India. Okay, so that is there. Then similarly, if you will see 1951 State of Madras versus Champakan Durai Rajan case. Now this case is again similarly very important. A lot of students always, if you ask someone a very random question that what the first constitutional amendment is all about, they will immediately tell you that it is all about property rights. Okay, property rights were moved from fundamental right to the legal right section, and that is all what is done by first constitutional amendment. But if we will go into the nitty-gritties, you will see that there was a Champakaran Durai Rajan case which was related to reservation policy, that is affirmative action, and because of that you will see that article 15 subclause 4, okay, the judgment which was given in the Champakaran Durai Rajan case was overturned by the parliament through article 15 subclause 4, and that was brought through the first constitutional amendment only. So even affirmative action and reservation policy was also there in the first constitutional amendment. That was also a reasoning for that. So that is something you have to know. Now always understand, when you are reading any judgment, you don't have to actually learn in great detail what actually happened in the proceedings, because it is kind of impossible to know about all the cases all the time, what was the actual reasoning for the filing of the case, who was the accused, what really happened in the courtroom. It's impossible, it's impractical, and it's futile actually. But there are certain things which you have to know, and that is basically that who started the case, who led the case, and then what really happened in the immediate term and the long term. So you will see here the issue, the ruling, and the immediate and the long term impacts are written for all the cases. And this is not only for 1950 and 51, but if you will go here till the very last, you will see that all the cases, 1960, 1975, Minerva Mill 1980 case, 1981 SP Gupta case, okay, 1984 Mohini Jain vs State of Karnataka, 1989, Indira Swahani case 1992, okay, SR Bomai, which is about President's rule, okay. Then all the cases up till 2022 are mentioned here in the same manner, that what was the issue here, what really happened, what is going to be the immediate and long term impact of that. Okay, so the last case which is mentioned here is Barun Chand Thakur versus Master Bholu and others, another which is very important case which has reinforced the importance of accountability and rule of law in cases involving negligence and has prompted efforts to ensure safety in schools. So this is one such important case. Now in totality, it's the updated file which is there. It will be very useful for you if you have a political science optional. It might also be helpful for you if you are writing some of the answers in GS paper 2. But personally speaking, I'll tell all the students who don't have a political science optional that use this book in a very precise manner. Don't try to mug up each and everything, because political science students will be needing it much more, okay, for their answer writing in a different manner. You, even the non-political science students, can use it for GS paper 2 answer writing and mains. The link for this PDF file is right there below this video. You can download it from there, okay, or you can visit our centers and collect it free of cost, okay, in hard copy format, okay, that could be done, okay. Make sure do it. That will be all for now. Make sure to like this video, share it with your friends and other people who are preparing for the examination, and have a nice day. Thank you.